Hello, travelers. Welcome to the Copper Fox Inn. Come on in, take a seat, and join us as we discuss Homebrew for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. My name is Thomas, the Human Bard, and I am joined today by
Mercy, the Tiefling Wizard.
And we were going to be joining our friends here, but I don't know where they are. And also, what is this pile of goo on the table?
Oh, this pile of goo?
Yeah, like where Onag and Bean usually sit. There's just a pile of. Is that?
Yeah, I brought that.
Is there an eyeball?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What did you melt them?
No. It comes like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to tell me about it. Before we do that, though, travelers, if you have any homebrews you want us to talk about on this show, send them to us at our email, thecopperfoxinn@gmail.com, on social media @thecopperfoxinn, or by commenting them below this video. While you're down there, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because that really helps us out a lot. So tell me about this thing, please, before I'm sick.
So this is a magic item. I found it on
Okay.
Instagram from Feral Born Trading. They also post all of their homebrew items on D&D Beyond under Declan Feral Born. So
Okay.
if you want to find more of their content.
Awesome. I'm sure we'll include a link to that in the
Yes.
description-aroni.
Description-aroni and cheese. Craft.
Description-aroni
and cheese.
and cheese.
So this
Is not description-aroni
is
and cheese. It's a pile
this
of goo.
is the Percipient Putty.
Percipient.
Like perception. Percipient.
Okay.
So this is a little bit of a weird one, made weirder by the player who would smash this to his helm to gain darkvision.
Okay. Is that what you do?
That's the little flavor text right there.
Question. Why would
Yeah.
I need to gain dark vision? Everyone already has dark vision.
Thomas, you are a human bard.
Uh-huh.
You do not have dark vision.
That's what you think.
So this is a wondrous item. It is rare and requires attunement.
Okay.
The Percipient Putty is a fist-sized wad of sticky amorphous substance. Which is a
Yes.
great descriptive
I've
sentence.
noticed
really
already.
paints a picture.
Yes.
When thrown, range...
It also smells terrible.
Yeah.
That's not included in here,
But it does,
let me tell you,
yeah.
folks, it does.
When thrown, range 30 to 60 feet, or placed against a surface, the putty flattens to a palm-sized splatter, becoming securely fixed in place. Once secure, a strange central eye opens in the center of the putty and begins surveying its surroundings.
No.
That made me picture in Breath of the Wild the, like, eyeballs that come out of the Ganon goo
Yeah,
that
the
you have to
malice.
shoot. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it makes me think of. The putty can be pulled free from a surface with a DC 10 strength check. If the putty is removed, the eye closes and deactivates, causing you to lose your attunement.
Okay.
So, what is this useful for, you might ask?
What is it?
While the putty is affixed to a surface, you can use your action to link your senses. When you are linked, you can see through the putty's eye, dark vision 60 feet, and hear as if you were at its location.
Here?
I want two ears to appear on either side of
There's
it.
no ears coming out.
Very good. During this time, you are deaf and blind with regard to your own senses. That's pretty standard for linking your senses in D&D. You can use your bonus action to break the link. You can also telepathically instruct the putty to passively survey an area and alert you anytime it senses movement. If the putty detects movement, passive perception 17, pretty good. A mental alarm alerts you with a ping in your mind. This ping awakens you if you are sleeping. There you go. So it's almost like a familiar
It's like a camera.
that you can look through. Yeah.
It's like a
Well,
security
it's like a familiar
camera.
when you can close your eyes and,
Yeah,
see
you can look
through
through
them.
it.
It does basically the same effect. I really, really enjoy the imagery of it because I would absolutely, if I, lived in a wizard's tower, I would just have these eyeballs all over the place as my security cameras and then also have the, magic mouth spell everywhere.
Sure.
So they can be like, hello to the eyeball, and then, a mouth just opens out of the door and is like, yes, who is it?
Hey, what do you want?
It's like your little intercom.
Yeah. No. I hate it.
It's like those horrible, gross, sticky hands that you throw at the wall as a kid.
Sticky
Yeah.
But with a human eye.
But with a
in the
human
middle.
eye.
Well,
that
not a
blinks
human
and
eye. It has
looks at
dark
you.
vision, I guess.
Yeah, an elf
elven
eye. What
eye.
do your elf eyes see?
So, okay. So, I don't dislike this. This is a cool idea.
It's spooky. It's an eyeball.
For the spooky
It's
season.
December.
It's December? It's October! What
What am I doing?
Pull yourself together.
Sorry.
So here's the thing. I like this as an idea. I like this as an item. I don't love the attunement requirement. I understand the goal that it's like you're linking with it, thus it should require
It does
some
seem
sort
odd
of
that it
attunement.
requires attunement, though.
Sort of it does. It also is like, oh man, there's so few attunement slots.
Yeah.
In D&D, I'm not going to give them up just for one security camera.
I
you know
think
what
it would
I mean?
be fine to, instead of having attunement be required, just whoever placed it on the surface.
I think maybe you need a like a word, like an
yeah.
activation word, and it's
that
like
would work.
whoever spoke the activation word. And
Sure.
I mean, currently there's no limit of any kind on how far away you can be from it, or planes of existence, or anything
Which
like
makes
that.
it quite powerful.
Which is very good. Yeah. But I think if maybe you put some sort of like for the next 8 hours or something like that, or when you are within 1 mile of it, then you could take the attunement away, because then it
Sure.
limits its use more.
Yeah.
But I get what they're going for. I like they mentioned in the beginning, jam it on your helmet just to
Right,
get
so it's instead of using it as a security camera, it's
Uh-huh.
literally just giving yourself dark vision.
Sure. I also
Yeah.
like the idea of just sticking it on the back of your helmet.
Ooh.
So you can see behind you to back out of the driveway in the morning, so you don't gotta twist your neck around. You know
just
what I'm
have one
saying?
on the back of your car.
You can put one on like the inside of your shield, so that like it would be like those glasses you get as a kid, like spy glasses, and they've got mirrors in the sides of them, but they like don't really work.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of awkward. It would be like that, where like during combat you can just close your eyes and see behind you. It's like you could have just turned around.
I love the idea of like the gross idea of just sticking it to your own forehead, where you just have like a third splat eyeball just like smushed on there.
No. I disagree.
Well, I want there to be like a family of items of these, where there's the eyes, there's the
The
ears,
nose,
there's the
okay.
nose, like all of it. And so you
tongue.
just like throw it all against a wall, and there's just like this horrible face of just like
A putty face.
splattered on there. Mm-hmm. But like none of the things are in quite the right place. Like there's a nose where an eye should be.
So a very like postmodern
Yeah,
portrait
yeah.
of a human being. Yeah, no, this is really fun and interesting. I like the spooky vibe. I like that the kind of narrative you could tell with this is that you could use it for your bad guy, your villain in the campaign. You go into the spooky house, the manor, and you start noticing that in corners of rooms there are these eyes that follow you, and it's like, oh, the villain is like watching you from the corners of the house as they lead you through the sort of haunted house trap that they've built for you. And I love that as an idea. But then also, if you like got one for yourself, being able to use it to turn the table around on the bad guy.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is the type of item that's really fun to, as a DM, just throw into the world. Not necessarily even to
Splat.
just splat into the world.
Throw it in there.
But even if you don't come up with an item with all of its stats for your players to use, if you're just trying to add flavor to the wizard's tower that they're exploring, just have eyeballs, like eyeballs.
You want to take that one again?
I'm from Texas. Just have eyeballs like seep out of the walls and watch them, and then the magic mouth opens up and is like, "What are you doing in my library?" And it just things like that you can just come up with on the fly. You can just make things weird. Like you can just make whatever dungeon they're exploring.
You
have
heard it
weird
here first,
stuff.
folks. You can make things weird.
You can make things weird. It's allowed.
Only you can make things weird. Thank you, Smokey the Bear. That's the new slogan.
That's my inspirational quote for the day.
Yep.
You can make things weird.
We're done preventing forest fires. Now we're just making things weird.
making things
Also,
weird.
only you can prevent forest fires. Actually, very important.
Please don't.
All right. Well, thank you for bringing this item, Mercy. Are you gonna take it?
Oh, yeah, I'm
with
keeping this.
you? 'Cause
I'm using
not
this.
touching it.
Oh, I'm using it.
Is it just gonna stay?
I'm
on
actually looking through it right now.
Is it just gonna stay on the table?
No, I'll just like put it
Yeah.
wherever.
Can you take it home, please?
I live here.
No, I live here. We've established. No, Bean lives here. Wait, no. We've established Bean lives here because
We
her
all
family,
have rooms here. It's an inn.
Bean's family, all works at the tavern. No, we all just come here for lunch. We live in town. You have a wizard's tower.
We gotta work out the lore. Who
Yeah.
runs the wiki for this? I live in my magic mansion.
Yeah, you have a magnificent mansion.
Yeah.
And I just like sleep wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Traveling bard.
Anybody got a spare half of their bed they can share?
Classic bard.
Classic
sleep
bard.
wherever
You get what I'm
with
saying.
whoever. You know what I'm saying?
I think Onog conquers towns and then sleeps there, but then he gives it back in the morning, and then he goes and conquers.
He just walks in. He's like, I'm the king, and they're like, what? And he's like, can I sleep in your inn? And they're like, yeah, that's what it's for. And he's like, nailed it. I'm in charge now.
Here's a gratuity. It's more than the cost of the inn normally.
Like, what are you doing?
Well, travelers, if you enjoyed this item, comment below with your thoughts about it. How would you add this to your campaign? What other sort of spooky items are you looking to add to your campaigns during this December season?
Honestly, I have always said that every holiday in fall and winter, we should just make it be Halloween again. Like, just have a spooky Thanksgiving spread and have a spooky Christmas tree. So I say spooky Decemberween, here we go.
Technically, inside of that turkey, there is a skeleton. So Thanksgiving's already pretty spooky.
Terrifying. I mean, Thanksgiving sure can be spooky, depending on who your relatives are.
We've all been there. All right, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel for future Dungeons & Dragons homebrew discussion content. And until next time,
keep on adventuring.
Yes, if you dare. Bye-bye.